morning, Caroline. Morning, everyone. We'll take a minute or two for everyone to come in. Get yourself ready, grab your notebooks, get settled, maybe have a drink. I have some furniture now. The room is coming. Morning, Shona. A good morning to you. I love all the O's. Okay, maybe we'll get started. Yeah. We're going to do a little bit on focusing on the present, but also focusing on our tomorrows, on our futures, and where we're feeling kind of currently right now, because it's a freezing. I think it's currently -2 on my phone, which is, well, crazy. But it's also beautiful blue skies and a really, really lovely day. Yeah, we've had the storm warnings, and yeah, COVID's out and about doing its thing. So yeah, we're going to do a little bit of breath work. We'll do some written tasks, we'll meditate, we'll reflect at the end. But we're going to do a little bit of body mobility, so just kind of moving the body this morning just before we start. So we're going to drop the chin and just do some neck circles. So we'll go from shoulder to shoulder. So dropping the chin, just rocking the neck, rolling the neck from shoulder to shoulder. Maybe noticing if it feels different or tighter on one shoulder compared to the other. One more time. And then settling down in the middle. We're going to interlace our fingers, place them behind our head. Morning, Adam. We're just doing some mobility. So we're just going to drop the chin, interlace the fingers, and let the elbows be nice and heavy. You can look from side to side if you want to get a little bit more into the neck or the shoulders. And try and relax the ribs so we're not popping the ribs. Let that go and roll up. And place one hand on the chest, the other hand on the chest. Put some pressure down and then lifting up the chin. Again, you can drop one ear to the side and the other ear can be nice just to get into that front of the neck. Lovely, bring it back up. We're going to drop one ear to the shoulder, hand over the head, and we're going to pull the other arm away. You can point the fingers towards the ground or the palm towards the front, whatever feels better for you. Again, relax the ribs, drop the shoulders. Maybe relaxing the jaw. If you're clenching it, you can open and maybe drop from side to side, or in a figure of 8 if you want to feel funky. And we're going to drop the chin towards the armpit, hand behind the head, and just giving a little gentle pressure here. And coming back up, we'll drop to the other side, other hand over the head, pull the arm away, fingertips towards the ground or palms towards the front. And dropping the chin, hand behind the head. And lifting up. We're just going to lean from side to side. If you're on a bed or a chair, you're sitting, just kind of floating from side to side. Really dropping the head towards the ears, so keeping it nice and flat, chest nice and open so we're not curving forwards or backwards. Ugh. I've got two big armrests that are kind of holding me up when I do this. And then we're going to lift both arms up to the sky. We're going to bend the elbows, touch the shoulder blades, come into a cactus pose, and look up. Lift the hands back towards the ceiling. Squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze the elbows, and look up. Again, relaxing the ribs. And lifting the arms one last time. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Look up, and you can just hang over, just shake it out, whatever you need. You need to grab your shoulders, grab your arms, maybe rub yourself a little bit warmer, whatever you need. Nice. And we're just going to close our eyes and settle down wherever we are, wherever you want the hands to be, wherever you want to sit. And closing your eyes down. Taking a minute to notice how that made you feel. How moving, giving your body a little stretch. How did that make you feel this morning? And how has your morning been? How did you wake up and how did you get here? And how's your body feeling? We've just moved it a bit, but how is it feeling? Maybe you could do a body scan from the top of the head all the way to your feet. Just noticing where it's at, how it's feeling before we begin. Lovely. And we're moving a bit more internally, noticing how the breath is and where your breath is at this morning. Maybe you haven't noticed it, maybe you did when you were stretching, or maybe you're noticing it now for the first time. And gradually on each inhale and exhale, we're going to deepen the breath. And try and do this through your nose. Lovely, and let's take a nice deep breath in all together through the nose, in. And forceful exhale through the mouth. Breathing in. And out. And in. And out. One more time, breathing in. And out. Blinking the eyes open. Come back to your space, maybe having another last stretch and wiggle. Grab your water or tea or coffee and your notebooks, and we're going to start some written stuff. Lovely. Okay. So I was saying at the start, we're going to look at focusing on today, on the present, and looking a bit ahead to tomorrow and the future and what that's to hold. So what I do ask you at the start of every class, and I think this answer for each of us changes every day. I know for me, if I was to answer this question every day and write it down and read it back, it would be, well, it'd be quite the read, I think. So for the first question, I want you to answer, how are you feeling right now? Today, Monday the 29th of November, how are you feeling now? Okay, I'm taking 30 seconds to finish that one off. Amazing. And we'll move on to the next one. So the second question I have for you today is, what might challenge you in the coming days, and what will you do to tackle this? So as we approach December this week, it's December this week, which is mental. Can't believe it that we're about to approach December. Like I was saying at the beginning, and my phone still says it's -2. Things with COVID in Europe are getting a bit scary again. And there's just a lot of things that are happening, and Christmas is approaching and the end of the year is coming, which I listened to a really interesting actor, author, director talk about Christmas and that time of year and how it is like a very beautiful, positive time of year, but it's also quite melancholy and it's quite inspiring, but it's also quite reflective. And yeah, there's a lot of stages and thoughts and feelings at this time of year. So, what might challenge you in the coming days, and what will you do to tackle this? Lovely. So finishing that one up when you're ready. And so the next question, we've looked at our challenges and how we might tackle them. But like I was saying, with the melancholy and with the kind of stress and anticipation, also comes the excitement and the love and the coziness and all the kind of positive parts to this time of year. So what are you looking forward to in the coming days? Okay, and finishing that one off when you're ready. We have one more to do. And so we've done a question about the present, about today, about how we're feeling right now. So figuring that out, how we're feeling. We've looked at the challenges coming for us, and we've looked at what we're looking forward to, the kind of positive aspects of what's coming. And now looking back on today, back in the present, bringing it back to now, what are you grateful for today? So you could write a list, you could write some sentences. What are you grateful for today? And finishing that one up when you're ready. Amazing. Have a drink, have a stretch. I always need to stretch. Pop your pen and paper to the side. We're going to do a bit of pranayama, a bit of breathing before we meditate. So could you place a hand on your chest and a hand on your belly, we're going to do a chant. So we're going to do which is, if you're kind of spelling out how you're saying it, is AUM, but it's usually written down OM. And yeah, we're not going to touch our lips on the M. Yeah, we're going to try with this chant, keep our lips from touching until we finish the last of it, and then we can close our lips, is the aim. So we'll do one normal inhale through the nose, one normal exhale through the nose. Inhale again. And we'll do it for as long as we can, and let's do it maybe twice through. So after we finish that, take another inhale and we'll do it again. So placing your hands where they on the heart and on the belly. You can close your eyes, totally up to you, or keep them open. I'm going to do one normal inhale, one exhale, breathing in. Breathing in. Breathing in and out through the nose and closing the eyes. You can keep the hands where they are, or you can drop them down. And with that kind of chant, everyone might have different lengths of time that it lasts. I said in my stretch and relax class on Wednesday, I don't have very good lung capacity just from when I was born, so I'm not always very good at holding things for a long time, but some people are. And I guess working with the breath in all these different ways that we do in these classes can help elongate and deepen and strengthen that breath. So as much as it feels good, it's also really good for you as well. So keeping the eyes shut, having your hands wherever you want them to be. And in some parts of the UK this week, there has been snow over the weekend. And into this week, there's been snow. I know in Leeds, in Scotland, a bit more up north, but maybe it's coming this way soon. So with that in mind, I want you to imagine a snowy landscape. Just picture a snowy landscape in your head. The first thing that comes to your mind, a snowy landscape. Can you recognize this landscape, or is it maybe brand new in your mind right now? Is it somewhere you know, or does it look just like any old snowy landscape? What can you see in your landscape? Is there mountains? Is there hills? Is there snow on the grass? Maybe there's animals or water or rocks or paw prints in the snow, or maybe it's a fresh blanket of snow that's been untouched. What can you see? Where has your imagination or memory taken you? And if you were standing in that place right now, what would you smell? What would you smell? Would you be able to hear anything, or would it be quite quiet? Would you just hear gusts of wind, or rain, or snow, or water, or cars, or people laughing? What could you hear if you were there? What noises would come to you? Could you possibly taste something? Maybe you've just had some mulled wine, or hot chocolate, or chocolate, or Christmas dinner, or roast dinner, or anything at all. Could you taste something here? Is there anything you could physically feel in this space? Anything you could feel in this snowy landscape that you've chosen? Maybe you're inside looking out. Maybe you're out in the thick of it. What can you feel? And with that in mind, we're going to take a few deep breaths, but we're going to imagine that on every inhale, we're breathing in the iciest blue, the coldest icy blue in through our nose, warming it up in our body and breathing it out. So we're going to breathe in some really icy blue color into our body, breathing in, feeling the color go all the way into your torso, and breathing out. Breathing out a distilled version of that color. So breathing in, again, really concentrated. Letting it spread through the body, and breathe out. One more time, breathing in. And breathing it out. Keeping the eyes shut. Sitting with this blue color inside you. I'm going to read a short quote. The best preparation for tomorrow is doing your best today. We're going to slowly blink open our eyes. Maybe looking around our space, maybe rolling the shoulders back, or stretching up, or stretching to the side, whatever you need. Maybe opening the chest again, or closing the chest. Whatever you need, one last little wiggle. And then we're going to grab our notebooks and write down any thought, feeling, words of reflection to finish. Maybe you could write what landscape you chose, where it was. I always pick Scotland because I just always do. I always go home. Lovely. So while you're doing that, I want to say thank you so much for coming. I hope you all stay warm today. And if you do go outside, please wear lots of layers. It's cold. Maybe get some hearty vegetables in you. And yeah, drink lots of water. And hot drinks, teas and coffees. And thank yourself for coming. And I'm doing stretch and relax on Wednesday this week as normal. So book yourself in if you want to do a nice stretch and journaling before bed. Yeah. Thank you, Caroline. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I try and make classes feel kind of relevant to what's happening in the world, in life, maybe how I'm feeling, maybe how you guys are feeling. So yeah, do let me know if you have any recommendations or anything you want to do, and I can definitely do that. Thanks, Shona. Oh yeah, YouTube stuff. Like the video if you liked it. Drop us a comment. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, but I think you guys know that inside out and have heard me say that for about over a year now. Great. I think I started these classes in July 2020. Yeah, a year and a half ago. I'll stick around for another minute. If you got anything else you want to say, have a great week, everyone. See you next week. Yeah, see you next week, Caroline. Bye. Amazing. Okay, I think I might end it there, but thank you, everyone. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.